culture, every hue and color. Magandang morning, America.
Isa
sisigaw
ang
na ako,
mga Pinoy.
Sisigaw na ako, Darna!
Congratulations kay Ate Liza at sa lahat ng mga bumubuo ng Pinoy Pride 2024 na
At kay-
ginanap dito sa Gold Coast Hotel and
At
Casino.
kay Dr. Jael Tan.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Matindi ang mga choreography ni Dr. J. Tan.
Jay Tan.
On Friday afternoon, Kuya Rex, about 4 in the afternoon, about shortly before 5, nagsimula itong grand entrance, grand cultural parade na ginanap simula dun sa mga exhibit area. Siyempre, nakita natin ang kultura ng iba't ibang rehiyon ng Pilipinas.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao.
At kasama din dyan ang Phil-Am Nevada, Miss Phil-Am Nevada ng FASAI, ng Filipino-American Civic Action International, ano? At napanood natin ang mga beauties under the heat of the sun, Kuya Rex. At this point, mga 100 degrees ito, Kuya Rex. Matindi. Kaya panoorin natin ang mga pumaparadang beauties ng FASAI.
Wow.
Filipino-American
So,
Civic
andyan
Action
si
International.
Engineer Ernie Buo.
Yes, sir!
At saka si Jocelyn. Congratulations.
Wow! Kita nyo sa background ng booth ng PHLV. We went live there. Nakausap natin ng iba't ibang mga personalities at iba't ibang mga organizations katulad ng Filipino Short Film Festival. Ayan, pag-usapan natin yun
Margie.
mamaya. Ayan, si Tita Marge. But in the meantime, napapanood nyo sa screen ngayon ang presentation ng Phil-Am Civic Action International or
Ng
FASAI.
PHLB.
In the background.
Background. Ayan. Ganda,
Ano,
ha?
Makulay. Makulay, parang labas na tide.
Andyan.
Makulay.
Hindi, laban ng pride.
Laban ng pride.
Pride, yan.
Fried chicken.
Pinoy Fried Chicken.
At syempre, sa mga Cebuano, naririnig nyo ang background music ngayon na dala-dala nitong mga Cebuano.
Sinulog.
Sinulog. Kuya Rex, alam mo ang naka-feature dito, ang mga sumasayaw dito, karamihan dito, ay yung mga bagong J1 teachers.
Oh, mga I love teachers. I love teachers.
At ang nag-choreograph dito si Dr. J. Tan. Galing.
Puro mga teachers pala yun.
Oo, so at least itong mga bagong kababayan natin na nandito sa Amerika ngayon, na mga bagong teachers, ay nakita nila na talagang kahit dito ay hindi sila mangungulila.
Yun, nakita ko si Joy Rock payat pa. Yun naka-blue. Yun naka-blue. Rewind mo, Kuya yun. Joy Rock yun.
Rock na kamukha.
Oh, puro Joy Rock ang nakikita ko dyan, ha?
Mga J1 teachers!
Dami pala doon, no? Ang dami nila.
I love teachers. Ang dami mga teachers, no?
Yeah.
Wow, mga J1 to, Kuya Yo, ha?
Yes, ang sabi ni Dr. J. Tan. Siya ang nag-choreograph ng ng sinulog na to. Makikita niyo si Jay mamaya dyan. Sumasayaw din siya at
Si Kuya Gilbert.
sinisiguro niya na maayos ang ayan. Dr. J. Tan, everybody!
Yeah! Yup! Yup! Oh. Ayun.
Ang
Sinulog.
Sinulog Festival ay isang religious festival every January in honor of the infant Jesus, yung Senyor Santo Niño. Tama ba, Kuya Rex?
Correct. Pit Senyor.
Pit Senyor. At nagkakaroon ng malaking pagtitipon-tipon sa Cebu. At nagkakaroon ng street parade and presentations. Naalala ko, many years ago, talagang pinupuntahan pa natin itong sinulog na ito.
Eh, may danggit pa.
May danggit pa! At pagkatapos noon ay nagkaroon na ng iba't ibang mga presentations sa stage mismo. At siyempre nakasama natin ang hula group. Kasama dito si Miss Mia Casino, ano, sa
Wow.
grupong ito.
Wow.
To the prairies, to the ocean, white with
PHLB Radio.
Ayun.
Maraming salamat.
Yun.
Marami ako mga paborito dun sa
Kinanta nila.
mga exhibits at sa mga performances. Makikita nyo mamaya. Ito yung pagpasok ng colors para simulan ang buong Pinoy Pride Festival. So maraming salamat sa lahat po ng mga dumalo. Isa sa mga talagang pinilahan yung ating mga kaibigan from Gimmick Republic, nandun si Kuya Jay at saka si Dante Thompson.
Holanda.
Dante
Okay.
Thompson, right? Kuya Jay?
Yes,
Thompson.
correct.
Thompson.
Insurance Group of Nevada.
That's right. Insurance Group of Nevada. Of course, sponsored din ng ating kaibigan na si Ron Quinns.
Ron.
Island Pacific right there. Maraming salamat.
to the ocean, white with my home sweet. God bless America, our home
Ito, Kuya Rex, unang araw pa lang ito.
Friday.
Remember, 2 araw naganap ang Pinoy Pride Festival dito sa Las Vegas. Kaya marami pa kayong mapapanood ng mga ganap-ganap dito sa Gold Coast Hotel and Casino. Ayan na si Kuya G.
Yan. Ayan si Kuya G.
Tony and everybody else. Silip lang ito mga kababayan sa mga ganap-ganap sa Pinoy Pride Festival para sa ating mga
Friday.
late tuners.
Pero, hindi magpapakabog.
Habang nagaganap ito, alam mo Kuya Rex ang hinahanap namin ni Kuya G? Chicharon Bulaklak.
Oh, yes! I forgot which booth that one was at.
Oh, it was at Gimmick Republic.
That was Gimmicks?
Yeah, that was Gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a video of you guys. It's
si
right
Alex
here.
nga pala na Alex
Yeah,
nandyan.
yeah, there it is. The
Yun.
sari-sari store ng Gimmick
Sari-sari
Republic.
store.
Yeah. Ayan, si Kuya G. Ayan. You know, he knows everybody. Ayan, bumibili. Pabili nga po.
Chicharon
Ay, Dante.
Bulaklak.
Pabili ng chicharon. Yan. And of course, Fourth Impact. Isa sa mga highlights ng 2 nights actually. They performed both nights ng Fourth Impact. And of course, nakapanayam na natin ang Fourth Impact dito sa PHLV. They've been here at the radio station.
Yeah.
Such powerful ladies. The harmonies really, grabe, galing. Yeah. Fourth Impact.
Si Kuya G, 5th Impact.
Si Kuya Rex ang Sixth Impact.
Ako may 6th Impacto.
Talagang they rock the house, literally. Itong mga ladies na ito. Congratulations to the sisters. Magkakapatid sila mga Kuya Rex.
The 4th
Fourth
Impact.
Impact, X Factor sensation.
Yep.
And they're here in the US and they've been performing all around. Pinoy Pride Celebration in Las Vegas over the past weekend right here. Silipin natin si Vice Ganda kung meron dito. Ito yung Fourth Impact, one of their performances. Yan. Yung booth natin ng PHLV. At maraming salamat po sa lahat ng dumalo sa booth ng PHLV. And kita-kits ulit tayo sa mga susunod na events. Ang susunod na event, kung nasaan ang PHLV, alam mo kung nasaan, Kuya Rex?
Yep.
Nandun tayo sa Mahalo Festival!
Malapit na.
Malapit na yan. October 11th.
Abangan.
Halo. Right here in Las Vegas at the Fremont Country Club.
Abangan.
Alam mo, Kuya Rex, ang masarap dito talaga is we're having shared experiences tayong mga Pinoy. Iba pagka iba yung pinag-uusapan lang, pero iba when you're there and you experience it.
Yeah.
Ha?
Iba.
Feel na feel mo talaga.
Mafe-feel mo na yung bang belongingness.
Of course,
Diba?
yeah.
At saka, hindi lamang mga lahing Pinoy ang dumalo. But ibang lahi naman ang nanood.
That's right. Yeah.
Kasama yung mga misis nila na Pinay.
That's right. Tapos, yung mga performer nakakatuwa kasi pag nagtatagalog sila, kailangan nilang i-translate. I-translate nila yung kanilang sinasabi. Pero masaya.
Masaya.
It was really fun.
Basta Pinoy, masaya yan.
Yeah. Alam mo,
Salamat daw, sabi ni Mia Casino for airing.
Of course.
Sa mga activity ni Mia.
Yeah.
Hindi pala alam ni
nila.
Mia na magkakapatid ang Fourth Impact.
Magkakapatid sila.
Meron pang isang
yeah.
kapatid, yung pang-limang impact.
Pang-limang impacto.
Pang-limang impacto si Kuya G. Ako naman yung pang-anim na impacto. Sino kaya ang impacta? Magandang morning America dyan sa inyo po. Kayo po ay nanonood at nakikinig po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Binabati ho namin ang lahat ng mga teachers, J1. Congratulations. At saka siyempre, hindi lamang mga teachers, mga kababayang walang kaba na galing sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, andi dito sila ngayon sa Clark County. Kung wala ang mga Pilipina na mga teachers, ay walang mapagkakatiwalaan ang Clark County para sa edukasyon ng mga bata. Kasi ang hirap ng trabaho ng mga teachers kung ang mga bata ay kasing tigas ng ulo ko. Buti na lang si Kuya G, malambot ang ulo. Madali mong maturuan. Ako, ang tigas ng ulo ko. Magandang morning America po sa lahat ng mga...
Si DJ Tara.
Ayun!
Isa sa mga MCs ng Pinoy Pride.
Direct from...
Sana, oy.
From Florida.
Florida.
And speaking of Florida, no, our hearts go out to you, Florida, especially sa mga affected ng hurricane.
Yeah.
And sila Ate Divine, I was talking to Ate Divine Grace Gallardo yesterday. Sabi niya, talagang na-feel niya yung lakas ng hangin.
Hangin.
Buti
And
na
then-
lang medyo inland sila, so hindi wala silang mga baha-baha. Pero dun sa mga apektado,
May baha
may baha.
talaga.
And we're praying for all of you.
Yeah. Magandang morning America dyan sa Florida. Sana po ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan ngayon. Merong activity ang Cavite Association of Nevada.
All right, our friend, of course, from Astoria, Mr. Walbert Castillo. Good morning.
Morning.
And of course, we wanted you to go ahead and introduce who you're with. Mr. Walbert?
Oh, this is Astoria's Chef Cat.
Chef Cat.
Si Kat.
All right, tell us what's going on. It's your congratulations, of course. It's your third upcoming show that's coming up, and of course, I love food. You can tell. You can't tell. You there? He's around the world.
Show it, baby. Ito, di ba? Ganda.
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah, so these are garlands from Eastern Mindanao. They're garlands specifically from the Maranao ethno-linguistic group.
Maranao, yeah.
One of 13 Muslim ethno-linguistic groups in the Philippines.
Sila, yung mga Maranaos are the business people of Mindanao.
Wow.
Yeah. They are always serving the Filipinos with different kinds of batik from Zamboanga.
What's batik?
Batik, the fine linen at saka yung mga
Fabric.
fabrics
Okay.
and a lot Yan ang mga business ng Maranao.
Maranao.
Okay, let's
It's
go back to
amazing.
Walbert. Yeah.
It's amazing, Kuya Rex and Kuya G, that we're talking about this because Walbert and the crew just returned from a great trip from southern Philippines. Walbert, tell us about your experience in Mindanao.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just came back from the Philippines, Team Astoria and several others. We were there in Zamboanga and Tawi-Tawi for about a week.
Wow.
Tawi-tawi.
Tawi-tawi.
Wow.
It was a wild endeavor. It was our first time just bringing folks from Team Astoria to conduct research for our next chapter.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it's been truly a blessing to have everyone there present, especially for a week of people's time. But we were there learning with historians. We were guided by Clang Garcia, who is a Food World Travel Ambassador to the Philippines.
Right.
And so she was there bringing us along on the journey to learn more about the culture and some of the nuances that are really from that area, right? It's such a different and unique place in the Philippines too, because of the Muslim population, right? There's about 6.4% of Muslim Filipinos in the Philippines.
Wow.
So knowing that this is the largest minority group, there's so much to be seen, so many flavors to be tasted, and a slice of culture and heritage that many Filipinos like myself aren't familiar with.
We are not. And everyone's a third generation Filipinos. When we go over there and we see how it is, it's not like what you see over here in the States. So mostly with the different Filipino restaurants here are like just in Manila or homemade, basically, right?
Yeah, we see the adobo.
The adobo, sinigang, like you go across the street, right?
Yeah.
And it's different to be like in different parts of the Philippines, especially Sulu. I mean, who'd have known that you would have went there, right?
Yeah. So
Walbert, what did you learn from those different kinds of food preparation, especially in Sulu, in Tawi-Tawi, and in Zamboanga?
Yeah, so the whole premise of this trip was to really hone in and conduct more research for the next iteration of our dinner series, which is Chapter 3, right?
Yes.
Chapter 3 will focus on the Middle Eastern sort of Arab intersection that is of Filipino history and culture. So in the beginning, both Chef Kat and I, we had introduced the community of Vegas to Chapter 1, which was Origins. We focused on pre-colonial ingredients native to the Philippines. Chapter 2 focused on Chinoy, Chinese Filipino Binondo, right? The world's oldest Chinatown being in the Philippines.
Right.
And now Chapter 3 is focused on the Arab sort of intersection.
Middle
And so-
Eastern.
Middle Eastern, right?
Middle
And so
Eastern, yeah.
it's just a different sort of area and focus that, like I said, folks aren't familiar with.
Yeah.
As far as the food, I'm gonna throw it over to Astoria's Chef Kat because she's had a lot of findings herself, and so
the
we've been
expert.
able to sort of figure this out as a whole.
Wow.
So
I wish we were at the kitchen already.
Yeah, so while I wasn't able to go on the immersion trip with the rest of the Astoria team, I, did my own research just online and like watching videos, and then, they would just communicate with me like via, chatting or some photos and videos. I kind of like looked up all the different dishes that I've never had myself, and kind of going back and forth. And yeah, I picked the dishes that we have on the menu right now for the dinner, based off of like what people in that area, like of Mindanao, like what they would make at home. I wanted to pick some like celebratory dishes like the Tiula Itum. So we just wanted like a variety of dishes that represents that area as a whole, as much as we could. So I don't know if we're gonna go over the menu, but
yeah, I was thinking, if Johan has any pictures of the menu, we're happy to sort of go through that and share dish by dish. Oh, this is perfect.
Wow.
But yeah, it's so wild too because, having our team be there and experiencing it, we were sort of the liaison between what we saw on the ground, what we tasted, and how we can translate that to a place like Vegas and work with Kat to sort of come up with a menu all together. So it's really a team effort.
Right, that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and I feel like when you look at these dishes, I don't think you would be like, ooh, let's get some Filipino food. And I think we want people to, start to
Yeah.
recognize these dishes as like part of like Filipino cuisine.
Yes.
Chef Kat, let's go through it one by one. First, let's check on that pastel. What is this?
So the pastil, it's typically it's shredded like chicken or beef, but in my take on it is I'm using green jackfruit. So I just cooked it down with some garlic, onion, ginger, soy sauce, a little bit of sugar, and then so it kind of like glazes the jackfruit, and then it's just sitting on a bed of steamed white rice. And then you just wrap it in the banana leaf, and then you just put
So this is a banana leaf.
yeah.
Bale, something like wrapped around.
For easy transportation, and this is very
saran
common.
The saran wrap of the Philippines.
Not only that, when you wrap something in banana leaf, the aroma,
The smell,
Yeah.
the aroma, yeah,
the sweetness.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it gives it a nice like earthy flavor to
That's right.
the
that's
dish
right.
that's in
wow. Can't wait. All right, let's.
A lot of the dishes that you're seeing here too are representative of several of the Muslim ethno-linguistic groups in the Philippines. While the team had visited Zamboanga and Tawi-Tawi, we saw a lot of the Tausug, the Yakan, and Sama Bajau.
Yeah.
But we also wanted to represent some of the other Muslim ethno-linguistic groups out on the east side of Mindanao. So pastil actually originates from the Maguindanao and the Maranao groups.
Maranao, yeah.
Yeah, and so what you're wearing today is actually
Maranao.
it's a garland that comes from the Maranao.
Yeah, this is Maranao.
Yeah, and so this
This
what
one also
I'm
has-
wearing here is
yeah.
yakan. So different weaves, different fabrics, and different styles
They wear
are
a hat with this
representative
one,
to
right?
each of the different tribes.
Yeah.
There's usually a hat with this one, right? Or
Some groups,
yeah.
yeah.
By the way, this one is Komintang.
Komintang.
This is a Komintang. It's a musical instrument.
Yeah, it's a train.
Yeah.
Kuya Rex would know.
Yeah.
You stayed for a while in Mindanao, right?
Yeah.
I grew up in Davao, and we've been covering the mini war in Mindanao, in Tawi-Tawi, during those time. And we really appreciate the Muslim culture, especially now that they're fully educated, right?
For
in
sure.
Mindanao. So
Yeah, no, it's really important to call out this, and we can bring up the dishes again, which would be amazing, Johan. But we really wanted to incorporate the diversity and the rich tapestry that is Muslim Philippines, right? And so we felt that while we could create a menu that is very much Tausug, we wanted to also shed light and raise awareness on the other dishes outside of that, so Maranao, Maguindanao. So, yeah, that next dish, Johan, that Kat will introduce is the Bang Bang Sug on the left side. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like a mini version. Typically, there's 10 different pastries, fried, baked, of like different cakes, rice cakes. But here I just picked kind of 3 of the most, I guess, common and differing in textures and flavors. So there's the putli mandi, which is, I'd say it's similar to like palitao, but it's stuffed. So it's a glutinous rice cake, stuffed
Sweet
with
rice.
hinti, which is caramelized coconut, and then I just coated it in like a dried coconut flake. And then the balu is it's
okay, let me pronounce all of these.
Yes, please.
Chef. Putli mandi.
putli mandi.
Putli mandi.
Okay.
Okay.
There you, Kuya Rex, is the authentic guy.
Thank you.
Hindi naman, hindi.
Dapat limandi.
Because I've encountered all of these dishes in Mindanao. Putli mandi. And then baulu.
Baulu,
Baulu. And then daral.
daral.
Yeah, that's it. That's how to pronounce it. Putli mandi and baulu and daral. Yeah.
Baulu. What,
Thank
baulu
you.
looks like a, what's that, a cornbread?
So the baulu is it's a cake.
Cake.
It's like a Madeleine.
Yes.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it was.
yeah, yeah,
I recognize those lines.
But they're typically in a different shape. You know, different shape. It's more like almost like a flower.
Okay.
And I saw some recipes that use the royal soda, the orange soda. So
Wow.
so I wanted to incorporate that into the cake. So I made it's like dipped in like a simple syrup with some orange soda and
Nice.
and fresh orange zest. And then the daral, that's the one it's typically wrapped like a lumpia, like an egg roll. So it's like it's normally bigger. It's like a full-size crepe. They put the coconut and they wrap it up, and you know eat it like a little dessert egg roll. But
Daral.
again, I wanted to make it a little different, so I have it like a mini crepe with coconut cream and then the same caramelized coconut in there. So you almost you pick it up in just like a one bite thing.
Creativity. Huh?
Very, yes.
Very creative.
No, it's interesting too because with bang bang sug, it translates to native Tausug delicacies. It's their merienda. So before every dinner, they actually start off with sweets before savory. And so we're going to be serving 5 courses with 13 dishes for the tasting menu. And so this will sort of kick off the whole dinner.
So chicken.
That's my favorite right there.
Let's go to chicken satay.
That sounds like it's Thailand almost.
Oh, it's like a Thai.
Yeah.
Huh? Do you think, chef? Is it Thai?
Yeah, there's a lot of like Malay and Arab and Indian influence, so it's very similar to I think chicken satay. So the sauce is like annatto, tomato. Modern times they add like peanut butter into it. I didn't put the peanut butter in it, but there is some shrimp in there and like chicken powder and stuff. But there's a lot of spices in the sauce.
Is it sweet?
It's sweet and a little spicy. It's almost like a gravy to soak up the. You can correct me, but the rice cakes, which is like I've seen it called tamu. So that like soaks up the sauce, and then typically the chicken it's not. I made like a patty, like a ground chicken patty, but typically it's just you take a chicken thigh, cut it up, and skewer it. But again, I had to put my my take on it to make it a little bit different.
Can you use breast for this one too, or?
Yeah, any
not?
chicken.
Yeah. What is this square
So
one?
those are the rice cakes.
Those are rice
Oh,
cakes.
the
Yeah.
rice cake.
That's the one
Rice
that
cake.
it's like a sponge. It's gonna sip all the sauce.
You sip,
Yeah.
sip. You sip,
It's
sip.
almost like
sip all the sauce.
it's almost like puso in Cebu.
Okay.
That's how it comes out, where it's like wrapped in a very delicate palm leaf, and then they're wrapping it because you see that all over the streets in Cebu, puso, and so they call puso,
Puso.
just a different.
Hanging rice.
Yeah, hanging rice.
Hanging
They
rice.
call it. They have
Oh,
a different
yeah, yeah,
word.
yeah.
They have a different word here in this area, but it's the same thing. They wrap it in that, and then they unwrap. They open it, and then they put it with the chicken satay.
like in Manila, I saw this place called Binalo.
Binalo.
And you can pick different different number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Binalo.
I hope Kuya G will be testing all this food
Oh, yes, definitely.
on June 25.
June
Yeah,
25.
so
June
let us
25.
know when is this happening, Walbert?
Yeah, so the next Historia dinner, the first dinner of this new series, will take place on June 25th in downtown, and you all are invited.
What time?
Downtown Diner.
So we'll have
Yeah.
2 seatings, one at 5 o'clock and another one at 8 o'clock. So this one's going to be a bit different from our usual a la carte approach dinners. We're going to do a tasting menu that Chef Kat is curating and putting together. 13 dishes for the evening. So it's
How many?
13.
13.
Wow.
Yeah, so
man.
it's 5 courses, but each course will have like a couple dishes each. So that was just the like the first and second course that you saw. and then like the main courses you'll have a tasting of like, like 3 to 4 dishes.
Yeah. So, Kuya G, before coming by on June 25, don't eat breakfast. Don't eat
Yeah, come with an
lunch.
empty stomach.
You know, right?
Neither at 5
Busog.
o'clock.
Might have to have a proxy. My gosh. I wish, yeah, it's all good.
13 courses, man.
13
That's
courses.
a lot.
And I just realized this too, that there are 13 Muslim ethno-linguistic groups.
Oh.
And there we have 13 dishes.
Yeah. Can you mention it, Walbert? Can you still memorize it?
I can try. There's Subanon,
Subanon,
there's Yakan,
Yakan,
Bajau,
Bajau,
Sama,
Sama,
there's Tausug,
Tausug,
Maguindanao,
Bilaan,
Bilaan,
Bilaan.
Maranao.
Maranao.
That's all I know.
5 more.
5 more. but
Actually,
that
no. 6
Survey says.
survey says.
By the way, the group of ethnic group of Muslims in Mindanao, like Subanon, they actually live along the riverside.
Ooh.
Nice.
Kaya tawag sa kanila ay Subanon.
Subanon.
The word Suba is river. So they live by the river.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're familiar with the newest Avatar movie, The Way of Water, one of the groups that inspired the way that the movie was created
Yeah.
stems from the Bajau, the Sama Bajau,
Yeah.
who also live on the water as well. They can hold their breath for many minutes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Without any oxygen tank.
Not at all, yeah.
That's how they fish. They just swim like mermaids. And like kokoy, shokoy.
Yeah, that's right.
No jeepneys, no tricycles, no
Yeah,
cars.
they live.
It's
Just
all
they live
by
there.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah. Dalhin mo man ang mga you bring all those badjaos because the government of the Philippines is trying to help them. The government want them to stay in a nice place, like a home in the city or maybe in the province, but still they have to leave the cities. They have to go back to the open seas in the ocean. Yan ang nila. They really are boat people. They love to, stay in their homes within the bangka. Get it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's their culture. You missed something, Walbert? The names of those ethnic groups in Mindanao.
He's still remember. She's trying to remember.
I will go back into my encyclopedia. But no, there's just so much diversity within this region.
Yeah.
A lot of the dishes that Chef Kat had talked about are really influenced by some of our Southeast Asian neighbors. Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and that Middle Eastern influence with some of the flavors.
Yeah.
It's so unique. I mean, Kat, what are some things that you've experienced, like just like coming up with this menu? What are some observations that you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, just how similar it is to those neighboring countries. Like we have lamb kulma on the menu. When I made it, it's just very similar to like a Thai curry.
Wow, spicy Thai curry.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I also wanted to add that even though there are like those influences, like that the cuisine is still unique. So we have I would say like the main entree of the 4th course, which is the tiula itum,
Chili iton.
chile itum, and that is not, they use a lot of oh my gosh, siunog
Lahing.
lahing. So that's burnt coconut, and that's not from any other influence. I think that's
Lahing is a dry coconut in the field. Lahing.
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 That's what you call it, lahing. Yung dry na dry talaga. It's lahing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and what's really cool about this is, I don't know if you remember from chapter 1, but we had a dish called Pyanggang manok.
Yes.
Pyanggang chicken. We're like, oh, is that dinuguan? No, it's a completely different dish. It's still pre-colonial as well.
Because
but
it's a dark.
yeah, the darkened chicken.
It's like charcoal.
Yeah. And so the tiola itum also is from the same family.
Right.
And so we were able to bring the pamapa itum over from Tawi-Tawi to bring it to Vegas. So that key ingredient, the burnt coconut, is actually from Mindanao that we're bringing to incorporate in this dinner.
Wow.
Fresh from the Philippines.
It is fresh from the Philippines.
Wow. Mindanao is the land of promise for cuisine and music.
Speaking of fresh from the Philippines, Kuya Rex, every time you come back from the Philippines going into the States, the immigration officer would ask you, like, did you bring any food? Did you bring any of these?
Yeah. It
So,
smells.
yeah. Did you bring anything?
Did you bring dried fish?
Did you bring any
Dried fish is
ingredients
okay.
directly from Mindanao?
Did you? Did you bring any ingredients from Mindanao?
So the pamapa itum, the charred coconut. But I think that's it as of now, unless
You brought it's not for the dinner, but you brought the alabar sauce.
alavar sauce, the kuracha from Zamboanga.
That's
Yes.
coracha.
Cucaracha.
Yeah.
Cucaracha.
La cucaracha.
Yeah, it's with wanting to learn more about Filipino history and culture, Chavacano is also that
Espanol,
Spanish
Spanish.
driven sort of intersection that we sort of
Chavacano.
want
It's
to
very
explore in the
alive.
future. So
Cavite City is Chavacano. So
Yeah,
they
the
speak
Caviteños and the Zamboanga people they speak the same dialect.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Example,
Espanol.
donde está Sandok? Al-alya ding-ding nakasuksok.
Aki. THLB radio.
I mean, when you walk into the airport, they're like bienvenidos.
Yeah,
And it's just like, it's very Spanish.
Bienvenido, señor, señora.
Yeah.
See?
Well, what's
Español.
very interesting too is, from Clang Garcia, who came along with us, one of her observations, which she'll theorize in this book that she'll have upcoming, she says, after doing her research for the past 15 years, that if the Spanish never set foot on the islands in the Philippines, the Philippines would have been Islamized, Muslim majority dominated country. And so, looking back, if they, if the Spanish set foot on the islands maybe 100 years delayed, it would have been that way.
So everything's all timing.
Yeah.
And of course, when España came over and they left, that's where we got our name from.
King Philip.
King Philip.
That's why the Cavite Association of Nevada, through Chairman Ruel Rodriguez, he's been asking Filipinos that if you still can remember the Chavacano dialect, please give us a call, because we'd like to redevelop again the Chavacano dialect. Kasi tayo mga Pilipino, we speak a lot of Spanish words like la mesa, cuchara, tinidor, everything.
Yes.
Zapatos, all of those are Spanish in origin.
Right.
Kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, donde está Samdok? Al-alya ding-ding nakasuksok. Do you understand that, Kuya G?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
He's looking for the sandok,
Yeah.
for the ladle.
But the other part was you.
Nakasuksok. Anyway, let's go back to Walbert, because June 25 is a big event.
Yes.
Kindly invite our audience, listeners, and viewers, Walbert.
Yes,
please.
Walbert.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. For those who are in the Las Vegas community or outside of it, we would like to invite you to the first dinner of our newest chapter series, Sulu. It is a dinner that'll take place at Winnie and Ethel's in downtown. And so it's really exciting because Chef Kat will introduce a slew of new dishes, 13 dishes.
13.
Wow.
Representing the 13 Muslim ethno-linguistic groups in the Philippines, which is so exciting. That number is so prevalent in our research.
Yeah.
And you know what's so exciting is that it'll be a seating, so it'll be a tasting menu. It'll be guided by production, the documentary series that we filmed over in the Philippines. We're gonna share that during the dinner. It'll be a multi-sensory, experiential sort of moment for Astoria. Storytelling on the mics.
Yeah, so it'll be like dinner and a history lesson.
And a history lesson.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, nice.
That is nice.
That would be so nice when the Filipino town officially opens here in Las Vegas. To have like an actual. Well, we do have the event center already.
Yeah.
6350.
Yeah.
Usually that's where a lot of the Filipino events happen. But to have something like this is really nice.
And this is a part of who we are.
Yeah.
We hear
Our
these
culture.
names, Tiola Itum, Bang Bang Sug, and we're like,
Right.
that's not adobo, that's not pancit.
No, it's
right?
No, it's not.
So-
Yun ang mga original Filipino cuisine. Kasi adobo is coming from Spain,
Exactly.
but we just add vinegar on it.
And we also our menudo is
The
almost
menudo.
the same. Just
Yeah,
in
Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, a lot of those names too, like adobo, right? It was
Adobo.
always pre-colonial.
Right.
But the thing is, the Spanish named it adobo because of something similar they had in their repertoire, their palate. Yeah. So interesting.
It
So
is.
Walbert came from Mindanao. He knows now how to speak Bisaya.
no. I can understand.
We can understand.
Cat will understand. Cat will translate for me.
Oh yeah.
How about Chef
Chef Kat.
Chef Kat.
Do you speak?
Tagalog, I understand, and I
about
can speak
Bisaya?
a little bit.
How about
no,
Bisaya?
my dad's Ilocano, so
Oh, when manong.
So no Visayan, ha?
no.
Why
No
mga
Bisaya.
Why Bisaya dere? Anyway, thank you very much again for coming by, Walbert
Yes,
and
thank
Chef
you.
Kat.
Thank you for
And
having
then
us.
finally from Kat, kindly invite them, Chef.
Hi, this is Chef Kat. We'd love for you guys to come to our Historia dinner, the chapter 3, on June 25th. I made all these tasty dishes for you guys to try. There's 5 courses, and it'll be fun. But yeah, hopefully you guys can make it.
5 courses, 13 different dishes.
And if
wow.
you purchase a ticket to the dinner, we actually were luckily and so grateful for this. We were sponsored by Philippine Airlines as well as Mamacitas. So Philippine Airlines is donating a round trip ticket to any of our guests who purchase a ticket for the dinner.
Wow. Nice.
And
Nice.
Mamacitas is also sponsoring Philippine exclusive ingredients as part of the raffle. So anyone who purchases a ticket will be in that raffle.
And how can they purchase the tickets?
Yeah, so they can go to exploretalk.com/Astoria.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you can
Say it
follow
again,
us
say
on
it again.
Instagram. So explore
Explore.
talk TOCK
Okay, talk.
.com
Okay.
/Astoria.
Explore TOCK.
And tickets are going upwards of $95 per seating.
Oh, chicken feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we're just gonna put this out here that for anyone here in Las Vegas, if you are interested in attending, you can use the keyword Money, MONNY, for 10% off.
Okay. Enrico Pobre is very interested
Yes.
because he talks a lot of money.
Yes. In his toolbox.
And of course, si Sonny Binuya too is interested.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Kita-kita tayo dun sa June 25. Again, the venue is Walbert?
Winnie and Ethel's Downtown Diner, Filipino owned.
Filipino.
Filipino-owned pala ito.
Hello, Winnie. Are you
downtown.
open? Are you open now? We're going after the show.
Let's go.
Kain na tayo.
Chibog ka na.
Chibog.
Again, thank you very much, Chef Kat
Thank
and
you.
Walbert Castillo. Oh,
Thank you for having us.
Castillo na yan. Because it's Spanish.
Yes.
Pag Filipino, Castillo.
Castillo.
Castillo
Pag Espanyol,
buhangin.
Castillo.
Castillo. Thank you very much, guys. And see you on June
25. That's Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday, 5 to 10.
Downtown.
Downtown Las Vegas.
Right. Thank you very
Right.
much.
And
All right.
once again, somebody's asking again, Walbert, the website once again, where they can buy the ticket.
Yeah, so if you want to book a ticket, exploretalk.com/Historia. But if you also wanted to go to our Instagram, we have a link right there, as well as Facebook, so you can book it directly
Historia?
there. Historia, at Historia LV.
At Historia LV.
Right.
Or Export Talk, TOCK.
.com/Historia.
All right. Awesome. Well, good luck to you guys, and we want to thank you for dropping by today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
Chef
Walbert
Kat
and
and
Chef Kat.
Walbert.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure having you here at the radio station. Anytime you want to come by here, go bring some of those rice. What was that? That the
first one, the
rice
shredded-
cake. What was it?
Sati. Oh, Bangbang Soup.
Bang soup.
Yes.
Putli mandi.
Yes.
Daral.
Yeah.
Putli. Mandi.
Putli Mandi.
Some of those.
Daral.
All right. Well, we want to thank you again. We're headed to a break, mga kababayan. It's 13 minutes after 8 o'clock. Still live from Las Vegas. This is Magandang Morning America. Diyan lamang po kayo. We'll be back with more news from Kuya Rex.
All right.
Sa ating magandang umaga, magandang balita. Sa kagaganap lamang na 2024 Natural Ambassadors and Mental Health Charity Gala, pinatunayan ng comedy superstar na si Jokoy at ng kanyang minamahal na ina na si Tita Josie Harrison na laughter is indeed the best medicine. Ang mag-ina ay nagkaisa para sa isang inisyatibo na tutulong sa pagsasanay at sertifikasyon ng mga mental health first aiders. Ang mental health ay nanatiling isang malaking tabu sa Filipino community. At dahil sa stigma, madalas na umaasa na lamang ang mga individual sa sariling kakayahan at katatagan o humihingi lamang ng suporta sa malalapit na pamilya at kaibigan. Sa halip na sana ay maghanap ng professional na medical assistance, nangangailangan pa rin ang pagpamangalaga sa kalusugan ng isip.
I think with Filipinos, we have this thing where, where we have so much pride, and we feel like we should hide and not tell people what's going on. So, awareness is everything. And don't be afraid to tell people about emotional struggles and mental illness. I think people don't like to say that they're struggling with things because it's embarrassing. And you shouldn't be like that.
Sa pamamagitan ng kanilang inisyatibo, si Jokoy at Tita Josie at ang buong buo ng Natural Well Earth Organization ay naglalayong baguhin ang pananaw ng komunidad tungkol sa mental health at magbigay ng suporta sa mga nangangailangan.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Sa Kalipunan at larangan ng Broadcast News at Public Affairs, ang PHLV Radio Las Vegas News Bureau ay maghahatid po sa inyo ng mga sariwa at mga balitang makatotohanan, tapat, may nilalaman at dalisay para po naman sa inyong kaalaman. Ito po ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Inyo pa namang tagapagulat, inyo pa namang abang lingkod sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Rex Ricarte po lamang sa isang tanghalang pawang katapatan. Kumusta po mga kababayang walang kaba? Ngayon po naman ay Hunyo 10, 2024. Ito ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Ito po ang mga ulo ng mga balita. Matapos ang pagsabog ng Bulkang Canlaon sa Negros Occidental noong isang linggo, mataas pa rin ang antas ng pagbabantay ng mga otoridad sa posibilidad na muling pagsabog nito, samantalang mahigit sa 1 milyong pisong mga relief goods ang ipinamimigay sa mahigit 1,000 mga evacuees. Samantala, ulo pa rin ang mga balita. Iba't ibang healthcare provider at mga PhilAm community advocate nagkaisa para mapangalagaan ang kalusugan ng mga Philippine Americans sa pamamagitan ng isang patient-centered research. Sa ating magandang morning, magandang balita. Maagang ipinagdiwang ng mga Pinoy sa Amerika ang ika-126 na Philippine Independence Day. Iba't ibang event ang ginanap mula New York hanggang sa California at siyempre dito sa Nevada, sa Las Vegas. Yun pa naman mga ulo ng mga balita. Dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas, Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Ang mga detalye ay susunod kagad sa ilang saglit. Mga kababayang walang kaba, pwede bang tumuloy sandali sa inyong mga tahanan? Ito po ang mga detalye ng ating mga balita dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Matapos ang pagsabog ng Bulkang Canlaon sa Negros Occidental noong isang linggo, mataas pa rin ang antas ng pagbabantay ng mga otoridad sa posibilidad na muling pagsabog nito, samantalang mahigit 1 milyong pisong relief goods at mga ayuda ang ipinamimigay na sa mahigit 1,000 mga evacuees. Umabot na sa 9.9 na milyong peso ang halaga ng mga produktong pang-agrikultura na naapektuhan ng naturang eruption. Apektado na rin ang supply ng tubig sa lalawigan ng Negros. Hinikayat ni La Castellana Mayor Romilia Nicor Manggilimutan ang mga evacuees na manatili muna sa mga evacuation center para sa kanilang kaligtasan. Ayon kay Mayor Manggilimutan, mahigit sa 10,000 katao ang naapektuhan ng pagsabog ng Mount Canlaon. Mga kababayang walang kaba, buong Amerika, buong Pilipinas at buong mundo, binabati ho namin kayo na sa magandang gabi, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, whatever, kung ano man ang oras na nanonood kayo at nakikinig po dito sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang Morning America. Samantala, iba't ibang healthcare provider at mga PhilAm community advocate ang nagkaisa para mapangalagaan ang kalusugan ng mga Filipino-Americans sa pamamagitan ng isang patient-centered research. Sa pamamagitan ng isang grant mula sa Dignity Health, isinusulong ng Philippine-American Patent-Centered or Patient-Centered Outcomes Research o ang FAPCOR, ang isang education platform para mahalaan ng mga PhilAm ang mahalagang impormasyon para mabago ang mga health at lifestyle practices para mas gumanda ang kanilang kalusugan.
We do like to eat a lot of tasty foods such as lechon kawali, which I like, and sisig and fried foods and a lot of rice. And with that, it heightens your risk for hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, diabetes from the rice, and also weight gain.
So the FAPCOR Nevada NION, or Filipino-American Patient-Centered Research Outcomes, Nevada, NION meaning the town, it is a consortium of healthcare professionals and organizations, as well as civic organizations, with one aim and one cause, and that is to promote the health and welfare of our Filipino-American community. So when we call it a NION, it means the whole town holding hand in hand to make sure that we succeed and we promote the health and welfare of our people, because as immigrants here in the United States, we have had so many changes in our diets compared to when we were back home in the Philippines, and so now we are trying to promote that health, especially the cardiovascular health of our people, whether it be diet, exercise, or all these other healthy tips that we're learning today.
Nakakasana ang iilang mga educational at training session ng proyektong ito kung saan inaasahan na lalahukan ng mga PhilAm community sa Las Vegas. Ayon sa iilang PhilAm community leader, mahalaga ang usaping ito para mabigyang focus ang tamang healthcare practices para sa mga PhilAm.
First, in order for us to become healthy, we need to be educated, we need to be aware of what we are taking, we are eating, because it is really hard, to get sick.
I love that we're actually doing this. It's time we talk about the health gaps that Filipino Americans are experiencing here in the United States. Oftentimes, we keep quiet about the health risks that we are experiencing because we don't like talking about them. And yet, a lot of people are suffering heart attacks, diabetes, because we don't like to talk about them. So I love the fact that community leaders are here discussing how can we help each other live a healthier life. So I'm so excited that we are really moving forward together, finding ways to close the health gaps that we are all facing, and really helping each other live a healthier lifestyle.
I'm so excited about FAPCOR and being and collaborating with this organization. It's definitely needed. There's a need for it in our Filipino-American community.
Ilang mga local Filipino organization na ang nakikilahok sa proyektong ito, tulad ng National Federation of Filipino-American Associations, Nevada Asian Community Development Council, ACDC, at ang Philippine Nurses Association of Nevada. Mga kababayang walang kaba, kayo po ay nakikinig at nanonood po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang morning, America. Sa ating magandang morning, magandang balita. Magang ipinagdiwang ng mga Pinoy at mga Pinay sa Amerika ang ika-126 Philippine Independence Day. Iba't ibang event ang ginanap mula sa New York, Texas, Nevada, hanggang sa California. Malalaking mga pangalan sa Philippine showbiz ang tampok sa Independence Day sa Carson, California. Bonggang parada naman ang naganap sa New York. At isang motorcade at community program ang handog ng mga PhilAm sa Las Vegas, Nevada. Nauna na ginanap ang Heritage Night sa Las Vegas sa pamumuno ng Cavite Association of Nevada. At kasunod naman sa darating na Sabado, June 15, ang Philippine Independence Day Gala ng National Federation of Filipino-American Associations or NAFA Nevada na gaganapin sa Orleans Hotel and Casino. Mga kababaeng, walang kababalikan po natin ang mga ulo ng mga balita sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Matapos ang pagsabog ng Bulkang Canlaon sa Negros Occidental noong isang linggo, mataas pa rin ang antas ng pagbabantay ng mga otoridad sa posibilidad na muling pagsabog nito. Samantala mahigit sa 1 milyong pisong relief ang pinadala o mga ayuda, relief aid, ang ipinamigay na sa mahigit 1,000 mga evacuees. Samantala, iba't ibang healthcare provider at mga PhilAm community advocate nagkaisa para mapangalagaan ang kalusugan ng mga Filipino-American sa pamamagitan ng isang patient-centered research. Sa ating Magandang Morning America, magandang morning, magandang balita. Magang ipinagdiwang ng mga Pinoy at mga Pinay sa Amerika ang ika-126th Philippine Independence Day. Iba't ibang event ang ginanap mula New York, Nevada, hanggang sa California. Magandang morning, America. Mga kababaeng walang kabayan, niyo pong napanood at napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita ngayon sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po, hindi po ng tagapag-ulat ng mga balitang tapat sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Inyo po ng mga abang lingkod, Rex Recarte po lang. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang sawang pagtangkilik at pagsusubaybay at pagtataguyod sa inyong himpilang PHLV Radio. The one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas, in America, and in the world. Himpilan ng mga bagong bayani. Mainit ha? Maaliwalas. Naku! Magandang Morning America po. Abangan ang susunod na palatuntunan live pa rin dito sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Maraming salamat po.
Alright, 7:23 ng umaga, live pa rin from Las Vegas, Nevada. Ito po ang PHLV Radio. Kuya Yo, galing po dito sa likod ng PHLV. And babalik natin sa studio number 1 at medyo talagang, hindi medyo, pero matindi ang ating co-host ngayong umaga na to. Kasama natin si Kuya Jay. Kuya Jay, magandang morning.
Hello, magandang umaga Kuya Yo at sa ating mga listeners ngayong umagang ito sa ating PHLV Radio. Magandang morning America sa ating lahat ng mga kababayan dito sa Las Vegas.
We're honored to have Taylor DeVito here from Alignment Health in studio this morning. So please welcome Taylor DeVito from Alignment Health. Yay!
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
Good
me.
morning to this
Good
crazy You were up at the crack of dawn.
I'm almost 9 months
Thank
pregnant,
you.
though I don't know what sleep
Amazing.
is. So
Amazing.
there's that.
Yeah. You know, you're more awake than he is.
My eyes are disturbed from my
Welcome,
newscasting.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Tell us, please, about Alignment.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Alignment is a Medicare Advantage plan. We've been in the market now in Nevada for going on 4 years, I believe, going into our fifth AEP this year. And we really focus on seniors, obviously, as a Medicare Advantage, but our main focus too is keeping our seniors healthy and really doing a deep dive to figure out what they need in our community. What are the resources? What are we lacking?
Yes.
I was born and raised here in Las Vegas, and I've worked with seniors since 2008. And you would be surprised, and I'm sure you've seen it, you know, in your field of work, how many resources are truly needed that are just not available. And I think what Alignment's doing differently is not only partnering with the medical groups in town, the brokers, pretty much everyone you can pretty much touch, but also focusing on what do we need to bring? What do we need to do to be different? So things like our clinical programs, our benefits, we're trying to be unique and we're trying to think outside of the box and offer something that truly is geared towards seniors. And I think so far we're doing a great job. And I think there's so many exciting things coming to the community. And, you know, I'm excited to do more events with yourself.
Thank you.
And make sure that we're really providing some support to our community, especially that Filipino community. I think there's a ton of opportunity here to make sure that they have the right resources, the right connections, and get them in the right direction and keep them healthy.
Yeah.
That's really it, keeping them healthy and making sure that, you know, we provide that support. We're not just a health plan. You know, we are what we say, boots on the ground. So you have people like myself,
absolutely,
clinical team, you name it. And we're here to truly support our community. What can we do?
Yeah.
So
now, Alignment is originally from California. It's a California plan.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. What was kind of the, you know, the beginnings of Alignment?
So Alignment started, in Southern California, and that's obviously where a majority of our membership is, right?
Yeah.
California's huge.
Yes.
So
Yes, it
I
is.
think what they saw was you had a ton of physicians, a ton of clinical folks that came together and said, we need to create something better. We need to create something that's not being done. And everybody kind of collaborated, figured out how to combine the clinical piece, technology, right? We have really great technology and platforms that were created by our own physicians. And that's to help our partners and our other doctors and also members. So I think they took that idea and they realized it was doing so well, they needed to offer that in other areas. So, you know, the market's expanded. So it's no longer just in California, Nevada. We have Arizona, North Carolina, Texas, Florida. So there's definitely an expansion because of the need for our senior community. And I just think that they realized it went so well there and there was such an impact that it could really truthfully make a difference in other areas. And Las Vegas, surprisingly, you know, everyone likes to come here and retire.
Oh, yes. They sure do. Absolutely.
So there was a need for it. And I think they just saw that opportunity and now it's really kind of putting the puzzle pieces together and finding the right partners, supporting the community, and really coming together as one, because I'm sure you're aware of this. We can't do it alone. We have to rely on our community and our partners and really listen to people in what they need. Because it's not just, we don't just do what we do, you know, for the fun of it, right? Obviously, we want to.
There's a purpose.
There's a need. There's a purpose. And our role is to fulfill that purpose and to make sure we're listening. So I think there's just so many exciting things coming. But Alignment is, like I said, I like to think, you know, we're smaller, but we're growing. There's a ton of opportunity in this town. But a lot of it really comes down to just figuring out what do our seniors need? How can we help them and how can we be truly boots on the ground support. So
Absolutely.
I personally help seniors schedule appointments. I've personally
Yeah.
helped them get a bill resolved, because
Yes.
what you don't realize until you're actually speaking to our seniors,
Yeah.
whether there's language barriers, whether there's clinical barriers,
There's needs. Yes.
there's
yes,
needs. They
yes.
need an advocate, and I feel like at Alignment we are proud to be an advocate for those
Yeah,
members. So I'm really, really excited for what we're doing.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Sa kalipunan at larangan ng Broadcast News at Public Affairs, ang PHLV Radio Las Vegas News Bureau ay maghahatid po sa inyo ng mga sariwa at mga balitang makatotohanan, dapat may nalalaman at dalisay para po naman sa inyong kaalaman. Ito po ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Inyo pa naman tagapag-ulat, inyo pa naman abang lingkod sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Rex Recarte po lamang sa isang tanghalang pawang katapatan. Kumusta po mga kababayang walang kaba? Abril 22, 2024. Ito po ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report sa ulo ng ating mga balita. Naipasa na ng US Congress ang panukalang magbaban sa popular na app na TikTok dito sa Amerika. Patungo na ito sa Senado sa mga susunod na mga araw. Ulo pa rin ng mga balita sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report. 15 PhilAm restaurant sa Las Vegas ang kasulukuyang nakikilahok sa Filipino Food Month. Tampok sa mga restaurant na ito ang iba't ibang culinary creations na gamit ang buko o nyug bilang isa sa mga pangunahing ingredient. Sa ating Magandang Morning America, magandang balita. Unti-unti na nabubuo ang mga manlalaro ng bansang Pilipinas para sa darating na Summer Olympics sa Paris. Ang rower na si Joan Delgado ay naka-ikaapat sa 2,000-meter rowing Olympic qualifier sa Korea. Yan po naman ang mga ulo ng mga balita dito po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Ang mga detalye susunod kagad.
Ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report ay hatid sa inyo ng Neurology Center of Nevada at ng Reeves Immigration Law Group.
Mga kababayang walang kaba, kayo po'y nakikinig at nanonood po naman sa mga balita dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Ito po ang mga detalye na ating mga balita. Naipasa na ng US Congress ang panukalang magbaban sa popular na app na TikTok dito sa Amerika. Ayon sa panukala, dapat na maibenta ng TikTok ang kanilang stick sa loob ng 1 taon. Patungo na ito sa Senado sa mga susunod na mga araw. Matatandaang nauna nang nagpahayag si Pangulong Biden na kanyang pagsusuporta sakaling dumating ito sa kanya. Maraming mambabata sa US mula sa pare-parehong Republican at Democratic Party. At ang administrasyong Biden ay nagsasabing ang TikTok ay nagdudulot ng national security risk dahil maaaring pilitin ng China ang kompanya na ibahagi ang data ng about 170 million na gumagamit nito sa United States of America. Mga kababayan, wala ka ba kayo pa naman nanonood at nakikinig sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas? Magandang morning America Radio Report. Sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report. 16 na PhilAm restaurant sa Las Vegas ang kasalukuyang nakikilahok sa Filipino Food Month. Tampok sa mga restaurant na ito ang iba't ibang culinary creations na gamit ang buko or nyog bilang isa sa mga pangunahing mga ingredient. Sinimulan ito noong Sabado at magtatapos sa April 28. Magkakaroon din ng pagtitipon-tipon sa April 29 sa The Assembly, sa The Uncommon, sa Rosita Lee Avenue dito sa Las Vegas. Ito ay inorganisa ng Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Nevada. Sa atin pa namang magandang morning, magandang balita. Unti-unti na nabubuo ang mga manlalaro ng bansang Pilipinas para sa darating na Summer Olympics sa Paris. Ang rower na si Jovan Delgado ay ikaapat sa 2,000-meter rowing Olympic qualifier sa Korea. Samantalang si Levi Jong Roy Vivar, isang gymnast, at ilang pang mga atleta ang nakakasana na makipaglaban sa Paris Olympics. Ayon sa Philippine Olympic Committee na presidente na si Abraham Bembol Tolentino, 11 ng Pilipino ang nag-qualify sa iba't ibang mga event. Mga kababaeng walang kababalikan po natin ang mga una na mga balita dito pa naman sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report, Abril 22, 2024. Naipasa na ng US Congress ang panukalang magbaban sa popular na app na TikTok dito sa Amerika. Patungo na ito sa Senado sa mga susunod na mga araw. Sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report, 15 PhilAm restaurant sa Las Vegas ang kasulukuyang nakikilahok sa Filipino Food Month. Tampok sa mga restaurant na ito ay pati bang mga culinary creations na gamit ang buko o ang nyug bilang isa sa mga pangunahing ingredient. Sa ating magandang morning, Amerika, magandang morning, magandang balita. Unti-unti na nabubuo ang mga manlalaro ng bansang Pilipinas para sa darating na Summer Olympics sa Paris. Ang rower na si Jovan Delgado ay, ulitin ko, Delgaco, ay nakakaapat na sa 2,000-meter rowing qualifier doon sa Korea. Mga kababaeng walang kaba, inyo pong napanood at napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita ngayon sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po, inyo po naman tagapag-ulat na mga balitang tapat sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Inyo po naman abang lingkod, Rex Ricarte po lamang. Maraming salamat po sa inyo walang sawang pagtangkilik at pagsusubaybay sa inyong himpilang PHLV Radio Las Vegas, the one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas, in America, in the Philippines, and in the world. Magandang morning, America! Maraming salamat po.
is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Abril 1, 2024. Sa detalye natin mga balita, dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas, Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Nagsimula na ang pagtatanghal ng Laurie the Musical sa San Francisco, California. Ito ay nagbibigay pugay sa naging buhay at gawa ni Larry Itliong, na isang Pilipinong labor leader sa Amerika. Ito ay naglalayong maipakita para ma-appreciate ng karamihan ang kontribusyon ng mga PhilAm sa kasaysayan ng Amerika. Ang musical na ito ay hindi lamang isang pagdiriwang sa buhay at gawa ni Itliong, kundi isang pagkikilala rin sa lahat ng mga manggagawang sakahan na sa kanyang pinaglilingkuran at ipinaglaban. Sa pamamagitan ng sining ng musika, ang pagtatangal na ito ay nagbibigay ng boses, tinig sa mga kwentong madalas na hindi napapansin at nagpapakita ng kahalagahan ng pagkakaisa at pakikipaglaban para sa katarungan at pantay-pantay na karapatan para sa lahat ng Pilipino dito sa Amerika. Ang Laurie the Musical ay patuloy na itinatanghal sa Brava Theater sa San Francisco, California hanggang Abril 14. Mga kababayang walang kabakay po naman nanonood at nakikinig po naman sa mga balita ngayon. Dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas, ang Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Samantala, marami na ang naghahandang mapanood ang total solar eclipse na dadaan sa North America sa darating na Lunes. Dadaanan ito sa Mexico, Estados Unidos at Canada. Ang total solar eclipse ay magsisimula sa South Pacific Ocean sa may bandang Pacific Coast ng Mexico sa mga alas 11 at 7 ng umaga Pacific Daylight Time. Ang landas ng total eclipse ay magpapatuloy mula sa Mexico, papasok sa Estados Unidos at Texas at dadaan sa Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire at Maine. Ang maliliit na bahagi ng Tennessee at Michigan ay makakaranas din ng total solar eclipse. Ang eclipse na ito ay papasok sa Canada, sa Southern Ontario at magpapatuloy sa Quebec, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island at Cape Breton. Ang eclipse ay lalabas sa continental North America sa Atlantic coast ng Newfoundland sa Canada. Mga kababaeng walang kaba, kumusta po? Kayo pa naman nanonood at nakikinig po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas, Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Samantala, matapos ang walang patid na 66 na taong operation, ang Tropicana sa Las Vegas ay magsasara na bukas, araw ng Martes. Ngayong araw, ang huling full-day operation ng Tropicana Casino. At ang huling full-day na ito ay sa naturang casino na pinag-uusapan natin, ang Tropicana. Pagdating sa hating gabi mamaya, ang casino ay magpapaalam na sa huling mga bisita na naka-check-in sa hotel. Ang Tropicana, na kilala ring bilang Tiffany of the Strip, ay magsasara upang bigyan daan ang isang bagong baseball stadium at resort. Sa loob na susunod mga taon, ang lupa na kinatitirikan ngayon ng Tropicana ay lilinisin at ang Oakland A's ay unti-unti nang magtatayo ng kanilang bagong stadium simula sa susunod na mga taon. Ang Tropicana ay isa sa mga natitirang pre-1970 Las Vegas Strip Resorts. Ang mga naka-check-in sa kanilang mahigit 1,000 kwarto ng Tropicana Casino and Hotel ay kailangan mag-check-out bukas ng tanghali. At pagkatapos ito, tuluyang mamamaalam na ang Tropicana Hotel, Casino and Resort. Mga kababayang walang kabangay po naman April 1, 2024. Balikan po natin ang mga ulo ng mga balita dito sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Ito po naman ang binigyang pugay ng Larry the Musical sa San Francisco, California. Ang buhay ni Larry Itliong, isang Pilipinong labor leader. Ang musical na ito ay naglalayong ilahad ang kwento ng mga manggagawa at mga sakahan dito sa Amerika. Samantala, mababalot sa dilim ang ilang bahagi ng Amerika sa darating na Lunes, magdaan ng inabangang total solar eclipse. Sa atin po naman Vegas Pinoy Report, matapos ang walang patid na 66 na taong operation sa Las Vegas, magsasara na ang Tropicana Casino bukas. Mga kababaeng walang kaba, inyo po namang napanood at napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita ngayon sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po, inyo po namang tagapagulat ng mga balitang tapat sa PHLB Radio Las Vegas. Inyo po namang abang lingkod, Rex Recarte. Maraming salamat po sa inyo walang sawang pagtangkilik, pagtataguyod at pagsusubaybay sa inyong himpilang PHLB Radio Las Vegas, the one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas, in America, in the Philippines, and in the world. Himpilan ng mga bagong bayani. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood at hanggang sa muli po naman. April Fool's Day na, April 1. Maraming salamat po.
Alright, magandang morning America! April 1! Alam mo, Kuya Rex? Kuya Rex? Kuya Rex, Kuya Rex.
Ano?
Buntis ako.
Ha? Walang yung buhay.
April Fools!
Delikado to. Sa detalye natin mga balita, mga kababayan, walang kaba, pinaplano na ang unang opisyal na pagpupulong-pulong nila Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Pangulong Biden ng Estados Unidos at punong ministro Fumio Kishida ng bansang Hapon sa Washington, D.C. sa susunod na buwan. Layunin ng pagpupulong na ito na palakasin ang ugnayan ng tatlong kaalyado sa harap ng mga banta sa reyon. Inaasahan na ang pagpupulong-pulong ay magaganap sa gitnang ng Abril, kasabay ng pagbisita ni Kishida para sa US-Japan Summit. Si Kishida ang unang Japanese leader na maglalakbay sa Estados Unidos para sa isang state visit mula noong 2015 sa pagbisita ni dating punong ministro Shinzo Abe. Inaasahan din na magkakaroon ng sunod-sunod ng bilateral meeting ang mga opisyal mula sa Maynila at Washington, D.C. habang nasa Estados Unidos naman si Pangulo Marcos upang ituloy ang mga usapin mula sa kanyang pagbisita noong nakaraang taon. Samantala, balita naman mula sa Pilipinas para mas mapabilis ang proseso ng pagkuha ng pasaporte formal ng nilagdaan ni Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. ang Republic Act No. 11983 o mas kilala na bilang New Philippine Passport Act of the Philippines. Ayon sa Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA, ang batas na ito ay naglalayong i-digitize na ang mga application para sa pasaporte at mapabilis ang proseso para sa mga senior citizen, persons with disabilities, overseas Filipino workers at marami pang iba. Sa ilalim ng bagong batas, itatatag ng DFA, Department of Foreign Affairs, ang online application portal at one-stop shop na magiging madaling ma-access sa opisyal na website nito. Bukod dito, maaari rin ang off-site at mobile passport services sa mga lugar na hindi direktang konektado sa mga consular office at mga foreign service posts ng Department of Foreign Affairs. Ipinapahintulot din ng Section 20 ng batas na ito ang pagkakaroon ng special lanes para sa mga senior citizens, persons with disabilities, mga buntis, mga minor de edad na 7 taong gulang pa ba, solo parents, overseas Filipino workers or OFW, at ang mga individual na may emergency at exceptional cases. Mga kababayan, walang kaba, kayo po naman nanonood at nakikinig sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang morning, America Radio Report. Sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report, ginanap sa 6350 PhilAm Central ang kauna-unahang Star Voice USA sa pangangasiwa ng mga kilalang Filipino mga awit at mga songwriter na sila si Michael Ligo, Ricky Topacio at Dennis Kila. Ilang buwan ding nag-audition ang mga awit mula sa iba't ibang lugar ng Amerika. Siyempre, marami mga Pinoy ang sumali at umabot sa Grand Finals na ginanap na itong nakaraang Sabado dito sa Las Vegas. Pero hindi lamang Pinoy ang nagpakitang gilas dito. Maging iba pang mga Las Vegas locals at mga magagaling na mga performer sa tanyag na Las Vegas Strip ang lumaban din para sa Grand Prize na inabot ng $6,000. Matapos sa mahabang labanan, nagkaungos din ang local Las Vegas PhilAm na si Joy Rack Rojas para masungkit ang kaunahang Star Voice USA Trophy. Ayon kay Michael Ligo, magkakaasa ang lahat na magkakaroon ng mas pinakamalaki at pinakamagandang Star Voice USA sa mga susunod na mga taon. Marso 18, 2024. Balikan po natin ang mga ulo ng ating mga balita sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Trilateral meeting sa pagitan ni Pangulong Biden ng Amerika, Pangulong Marcos ng Pilipinas at Prime Minister Kishida ng Japan ikinakasana. Balita mula pa rin sa Pilipinas, batas na ang New Philippine Passport Act na naglalayong ma-digitize na ang passport application. Sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report, ginanap sa 6350 Film Central ang kauna-unahang Star Boys USA. Mga awit mula sa iba't ibang lugar sa Amerika nagpakita ng galing sa pag-awit. Mga kababayan, walang kabay, inyo po napanood at napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita ngayon sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po, ang inyo po namang tagpagulat ng mga balitang tapat sa PHLB Radio Las Vegas. Inyo po namang abang lingkod, Rex Recarte po lamang. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang sawang pagtangkilik, pagsusubaybay, at pagtataguyod sa inyong himpilang PHLB Radio Las Vegas. The one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas and America, and in the world, and in the Philippines. Himpilang ng mga bagong bayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Decades of Filipino talent. One star-studded party. Asap natin to, California! August 3 at the Toyota Arena, Ontario, California. Grab your tickets now. Get 15% off when you purchase online until March 8 or call your nearest ticket agent. Get your tickets now. 3
Alright, magandang morning America, Kuya Yo, galing po sa radio control room ng PHLV Radio. Alright, welcome back sa Las Vegas. Sa mga nag-spring break, marami tayong mga kaibigang na lamang nag-spring break sa iba't ibang lugar dito sa Amerika. A lot of them went to Texas. Kuya Rex, pumunta sila sa mga beaches. At dito din sa Los Angeles, California. At nag-enjoy ang mga bata dahil spring break. All right, Kuya Rex, good morning. I'll throw it back to you. Kumusta, Kuya Rex?
Buti pa kayo nakapag-spring break kayo.
Kami spring lang.
Ako springboard.
Yeah.
Ito po mga detalye ng mga balita dito pa naman sa Magandang Morning America, PHLV Radio Las Vegas Radio Report. Nanalo ang Kansas City Chiefs sa Super Bowl 58 na ginanap kahapon sa Allegiant Stadium dito sa Las Vegas. Ang Chiefs ay naging unang koponan sa NFL mula noong 2003-2004 Patriots na nagwagi ng sunod-sunod na Super Bowl sa overtime. Tinalo ng Chiefs ang San Francisco 49ers sa score na 25-22. Ito ang pangalawang beses lamang sa kasaysayan ng NFL na nagkaroon ng overtime sa isang Super Bowl game. Sa unang drive ng laro, nagpakita ng malakas na depensa ang Chiefs at nakuha nila ang bola mula sa 49ers. Sa kabila nito, hindi agad nagkasunod-sunod ang kanilang ofensa at nagtala ng field goal ang 49ers. Sa huli, sa isang pasa mula kay Mahomes, kay Mecole Hardman, nakapag-touchdown kaagad ang Chiefs upang manalo sa laro na may score na 25-22 sa pagtatapos ng overtime. Matagal na pinaghahandaan ng Las Vegas ang pag-host ng Super Bowl. At sa kalaunan ay naging matagumpay ito kung saan nakapagpadala po ito ng revenue sa lungsod ng Las Vegas na hindi bababa sa $700 million. Sa ibang balita naman, dito pa naman sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Sa isang seremonya sa Washington, D.C., inilantad ng General Douglas MacArthur ang Memorial Museum, ang orihinal na dokumento na nagpapahayag ng kalayaan ng Pilipinas mula sa Estados Unidos noong 1899. Ang deklarasyon na nilagdaan ni Pangulong Emilio Aguinaldo ay ginawa noong Philippine-American War, nagsimula noong 125 years na ang nakakaraan. Sa kanyang paniwalang pahayag, binigyan din ni Consul General Eric Cruz Arribas ang kahalagahan ng okasyon na ito at ng dokumentong ito na sumisimbolo sa tapang at katatagan ng mga Pilipino. Ayon sa direktor ng MacArthur Memorial Museum na si Amanda Williams, ang dokumento ay mahalaga din para sa edukasyon at pagmamuni-muni ng sinumang Pilipino maging mga banyaga minsan pang nanako po dito sa Pilipinas. Ang deklarasyon ng kalayaan ng Pilipinas ay naging sentro ng pagpapailalim ng pag-uunawa sa mga komplikadong kwento ng kasaysayan na nag-uugnay sa Pilipinas at sa Estados Unidos. Mga kababaeng walang kaba, kayo po ay may nakikinig at nanonood po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Sa ating Vegas Pinoy Report naman, kasabay ng isang Valentine's Ball, hinikayat ng PhilAm Civic Action International or FASAI ang mga PhilAm ng Las Vegas na mas lalong paigtingin ang civic engagement lalo na sa ngayong taong magkakaroon ng eleksyon. Ayon sa mga PhilAm community leader dito sa Las Vegas, ang mga liderato sa kabila ng malaking bilang ng mga Pilipino na naninirahan dito sa Clark County, kailang mahikayat pa rin ang mga PhilAm na naturalized na mga citizen na makilahok sa political process sa pamamagitan ng mga pagparehistro para makaboto. Sa naturang Valentine's Ball, ipinakilala sa mga PhilAm ang ilang mga tumatakbong kandidato para mabigyan sila ng informasyon tungkol sa mga naturang aspiring public servant. Mga kababaeng walang kababalikan po natin ang mga ulo ng mga balita. Ngayon, sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report at 12 ng Pebrero 2024, nanalo ang Kansas City Chiefs sa Super Bowl 58 na ginanap kahapon dito sa Las Vegas at naging unang koponan sa NFL mula noong 2003-2004 Patriots na narugi ng sunod-sunod na Super Bowl. Samantala, ulo pa rin ng mga balita ang original na dokumento ng Deklarasyon ng Kalayaan ng Pilipinas mula sa Estados Unidos. taong 1899 ay binuksan para mapanood sa General Douglas MacArthur Museum sa Washington, D.C. Sa ating pa naman Vegas Pinoy Report, kasabay ng isang Valentine's Ball, inikayat ng PhilAm Civic Action International ang mga PhilAm ng Las Vegas na mas lalong paigtingin ang civic engagement, lalo na ngayong taong magkakaroon ng halalan. Mga kababayang walang kaba, inyo po napanood at napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita ngayon sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po, inyo po naman tagapag-ulat ng mga balitang tapat sa PHLB Radio Las Vegas. Inyo pa namang abang lingkod, Rex Recarte po lamang. Maraming salamat po sa inyo walang sawang pagtangkilik, pagtataguyod at pagsusubaybay sa inyong himpilang PHLB Radio Las Vegas, the one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas, in America, and in the world. Himpilan ng mga bagong Pilipino. Maraming salamat po. At sa mga nagawagi po naman kahapon, congratulations. Yung medyo natalo, congratulations pa rin. We're still proud of you. Magandang morning, America!
Magandang morning, America. Alam mo, Love Week ngayon at after ng Super Bowl at tawid naman tayo sa Love Week. Kuya Yo, live po mga kaibigan from the radio control room ng PHLV Radio. Hinihintay natin si Kuya G.
Magandang Morning America Radio Report ng PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Ito pa naman ang mga detalye natin mga balita. Ang Kansas City Chiefs at ang San Francisco 49ers ay maghaharap sa Super Bowl 50. Nagaganapin dito sa Las Vegas, Nevada sa darating na February 11. Sa mainit na match-up kahapon, tinalo ng Chiefs ang Baltimore Ravens para umusad sa finals. Sa kabila ng match naman o sa kabilang match naman, tinalo din ng San Francisco 49ers ang Detroit Lions para masiguro na ang kanilang appearance sa Super Bowl 58. Marami mga PhilAm ang tumututok sa National Football League or NFL sa Las Vegas. Ilang mga pamilya ang naghahanda na sa Super Bowl weekend kung saan iba't ibang mga watch party ang magaganap. Mga kababayan walang kaba, kayo po naman nanonood at nakikinig po naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang morning America. Dito pa naman sa ating radio report. Balita naman mula sa Pilipinas. Nang unang namayagpag sa himpapawid ang CNN Philippines, marami natuwa dahil magkakaroon na ng local franchise ang CNN sa Pilipinas. 9 na taon din nagsilbi sa publiko ang CNN pero dahil sa malaking financial losses, ito ay magsasara na sa katapusan ng kasalukuyang buwan. sa ilalim ng isang brand licensing agreement sa pagitan ng Turner Broadcasting System dito sa Amerika at ang 9 Media sa Pilipinas, sinimulan ang CNN Philippines noong October taong 2014 at napanood ito sa Free TV Channel 9 sa Metro Manila at sa buong kapuluan sa iba't ibang channel, iba't ibang cable at iba pang mga platform. Mga kababayang walang kaba, kayo po naman nanonood dito pa naman sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Magandang morning, Amerika. Sa atin po namang Vegas Pinoy Report. Ilang taon ding nanungkulan bilang Consul General ng Konsulado ng Pilipinas sa Los Angeles si Congen Edgar Badajos. Sa pagtatapos ng kanyang termino, ipinakita ng mga PhilAm sa Las Vegas ang kanilang pasasalamat at pagmamahal sa pamamagitan ng isang appreciation dinner. Binigyan din ng mga appreciation plaque ang Consul General na si Edgar Badajos mula sa iba't ibang Filipino organization. Sa open forum na ginanap, nagpasalamat naman si Congen Badajos sa suporta ng mga Filipino-American, lalo na sa Southern Nevada kung saan kanyang binigyan diin ang pagbubukas ng honorary consulate sa ilalim ng kanyang panunungkulan. 1997 nang unang nagsilbi si Congen Badajos sa Department of Foreign Affairs at simula noon, iba't ibang posisyon na ang kanyang hinawakan tulad ng pagiging Director of Political and Security Division sa Office ng Asian Affairs. Dati na rin siyang nagsilbi sa konsulado sa Jeddah, sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Toronto, New York at sa Bangkok. Taong 2021 nang nagsimula ang kanyang termino sa Los Angeles, California. Mga kababayang walang kaba, kayo po naman nanonood at nakikinig sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Balikan po natin ang mga ulo na mga balita. Dito pa naman sa Maganda Morning America, ang Kansas City Chiefs at ang San Francisco 49ers ang maghaharap sa Super Bowl 58 na gaganapin dito sa Las Vegas sa darating na Pebrero 11. Balita naman mula sa Pilipinas. Isa sa pinakamalaking news organization at TV channel sa Pilipinas na isang local franchise or franchise ng CNN or Cable News Network dito sa Amerika ay magsasara na sa kabila ng Trump or financial losses. Samantala sa ating pa naman Vegas Pinoy Report, ilang taon ding nanunungkulan bilang Consul General ng Konsulado ng Pilipinas sa Los Angeles, California, si Congen Edgar Badajos. Sa pagtatapos ng kanyang termino, ipinakita ng mga PhilAm sa Las Vegas, Nevada ang kanilang pagpapasalamat at pagmamahal sa pamamagitan ng appreciation dinner. Mga kababayang walang kabay, hindi po namang napanood na napakinggan ang kabuuan ng mga balita. Dito pa naman sa Magandang Morning America Radio Report. Hanggang sa muli po. Hindi pa naman tagapag-ulat sa mga balitang tapat sa PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Hindi pa naman abang lingkod, Rex Recante po lamang. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang sawang pagtangkilik at pagsusubaybay sa inyong himpilang PHLV Radio Las Vegas. Himpilan ng mga bayani. Himpilan po ng mga bagong bayani for 2024. The one and only Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas, in America, in the Philippines, and in the world. Ganun ba yun? Ganun ba yun? Paano ba yun? Ganun! Ganun ba yun? Uy! February na, malapit na. Valentine's Day para sa mga nagmamahalan. Mamayang konti, meron tayong special greeting sa bago ba ito sila? Nag-wedding anniversary. Mamayang konti, Magandang Morning America! Mahal namin mga Pilipino at mga Pinay. Pinoy.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
All right, magandang morning America. Kuya Yo coming from your radio booth ng PHLV Radio. Nako, napakasarap ng Monday morning natin. Simulan natin. Silipin natin ang mga kaganapan dyan sa Ahern.
Local news. This is your report. Isang matagumpay na Filipino Heritage Night Gala ang naganap ito nakaraang Sabado sa Las Vegas. Tampok ang PhilAm Global Icon na si Apple Diap ng Black Eyed Peas bilang spesyal na bisita. Ang gabi ng kasiyahan at pagkikilala at nagbibigay pugay sa kultura at talento ng mga PhilAm kasabay ang pagbigay ng Golden Pearl Awards. Sa nasabing event, ginawaran din ang Golden Pearl Awards na Erica Mosca para sa Community Engagement, Raymond Serratica para sa Education and Healthcare, at si Maner Puyawan para sa Information Technology. Ang tatlong Pilipinong ito ay matagumpay sa kanilang larangan at nagdala ng karangalan sa mga Pinoy dito sa Las Vegas. Ang Filipino Heritage Night Gala na may temang Dreams Making Them Realities ay nagbigay din sa kagalingan at dedikasyon ng mga PhilAm na patuloy na nagpapamalas ng husay at ambag sa komunidad. Ginanap itong gala sa pangangasigwa ng Philippine American Heritage Foundation sa pamumuno ni Dr. Romualdo Aragon.
Local news. This is your report.
Alam mo, Kuya Rex and Kuya G,
Yes.
over the weekend, ang mga Pilipino dito sa Las Vegas, speaking of Las Vegas, talaga namang very festive. Tayo. Dahil nga celebrate natin ang 126th Independence Day ng Pilipinas, nagkaroon tayo ng gala sa Orleans Hotel and Casino. Nandun si Kuya G. Kumusta Kuya G ang nangyari doon? Maayos ba?
Ayos.
Ayos, ang daming tao.
And then sabi nila, totally sold out yung event.
That's right.
So
that's
I
right.
had to go and look around and say, okay, well, alam ko, there's tickets there somewhere. We made it happen.
We made it happen and
Yeah.
nakita ko si Kuya G nakaupo na.
Nakaupo. Hindi ako nakabarong pero naka-dress to kill din ako.
Pero muntik nang isama si Kuya G sa Rigodon na nangyari. So congratulations sa mga bumubuo, Kuya Rex, ng NAFA Nevada, especially kay Presidente Jackie De Hoya, Vice President Doc Mike Santa Juana, at lahat po ng mga officers and Board of Directors ng NAFA Nevada. Lalong-lalo na yung mga sumayaw sa Rigodon na mga officers and members ng NAFA, no? So congratulations. Ito, panoorin, silipin natin, Kuya Rex, ang nangyaring Rigodon. Eto na ang Rigodon.
Mr. Frank Bavaria, Las Vegas.
Jonathan Rizicon, NBC, Nevada Bicycle Club. Next is Dr. Daniel Papito, the Phil-Am Association of Nevada. Dr. Daniel Papito. Next is Los Benita Mitalao, the Phil-Am Charity Foundation. Los Benita Mitalao. Miss Kate Torres Recto of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce of Southern Nevada. Kate Torres Recto. Evelyn Sayre of the Philippine Association of Medical Technology. Evelyn Sayre. Marian Person of Philippine Design Society of Nevada. Anybody from PDSF? They're not here, okay? Thank you. We move on. Elizabeth Damian Gamboa of the Philippine Nurses Association of Nevada. Pina. This is Elizabeth Damian Gamboa. In your floor.
Kaya talagang mamimiss mo, Kuya Rex, talaga ang Pilipinas pag napanood mo ang mga ganitong sayaw. Ano?
Parang nung balik ang high school day.
Oy! Sino bang mga isinayaw mo noon? Mukhang marami kang naisayaw.
Dami niyang binyan, ano?
Naging kapartner.
Ay, nako. Mamili ka na kung sino gusto mong pinakamaganda at pinaka-sexy.
Nice.
Congratulations po sa lahat ng bumubuo ng NAFA Nevada and NAFA DMR Desert Mountain Region for mounting such a beautiful event last Saturday here in Las Vegas. All right.
Magandang morning, rise and shine. Filipino pride in our hearts still shines. Magandang morning, America. Embracing our culture, every hue and color.